Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim. Today we're going to be doing a walk around video of our 2013 Ford G6E Turbo in smoke. In this video we're going to go around the outside of the car, look at the quality of the paintwork, go through some of the features as well as the quality of the interior of the car. Sorry there, I tried to talk too much all at once. Alright, so looking at the front of this car, we've got a nice bonnet protector on it, as well as headlight protectors. So the previous owner has already gone to such extreme lengths to protect the paint in this car, and it really shows. As we go around the car, I'll try and be as picky as I can, but outside of a couple of blemishes maybe here and here, there's really nothing that shows up on the paintwork. The round shape at the front being a 2013, this is an FG Mark II, so this is the last of the wholly designed Australian Ford Falcons, which is just, it's a unique thing to own. You've got a nice big chrome grille in the front, which looks really good at separating that smoke colour. As we move around the side here, we got our 18-inch wheels, these are exclusive to the G6E Turbo. These are the 10-spoke wheels, and we've got low-profile tyres with excellent tread on them as well. G6E Turbo badge on the side, with colour-matched mirror caps, that's the word, with indicators built into the side there. We've got this nice chrome trim around the outside and weather shields too. Like I said, previous owner has gone to extreme lengths to protect this car, and yeah, it'll really show. This car also has been fitted with a sunroof as well, which is very, very good to have. It just goes along with the whole feeling of this car. It's a really good mix of luxury and power driving one of these, because they're very, very quick, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Once again, looking at this wheel, there's no scuff mark, and practically new tyre tread on that. As we come around the back, you'll see that this car's been fitted with a lip spoiler, as well as the taillights bend around the back there, and it just finishes off the back, giving a nice little bit of a sporty look to it, with a chrome garnish on the back, the Ford badge. You'll see it's also got a tow bar down here too. Reverse camera just next to there. I'll pop open the boot and we'll have a look in here. Now these cars have got a lot of room in here. They maximise the space very, very well, and you'll see it goes all the way to the back, and under here you got the cone for the subwoofer. Being a G6, it does have the premium sound system. Under here we've got the tongue for the tow bar, as well as a full size alloy spare wheel, which is very good to see, so you just don't have one of them standard spare wheels. It's like a full alloy like the rest of them. So we'll drop that down. Colour code reverse sensors as well, I should mention, to go along with that camera. Fuel filler cap up on the passenger side. No scuffing on this wheel either, with, once again, looks like a brand new tyre. I haven't noticed any marks so far. Being inside, everything should stand out really well. Just those couple I pointed out on the front at the very start, otherwise this car looks brilliant. We'll look at this last wheel. Minor scuffing here, but that's it, and this is the most prone wheel to scuffing. Once again, brand new tyre on that. So I'm going to pop the bonnet now. We'll have a look at the engine under here. Now this is the exciting part of the car. The engine under here is the 4-litre 6-cylinder, inline 6-cylinder Barra, designed by Ford Australia. Being turbocharged, you do have the red rocker cover here, and you got your intercooler in the front, but you got your nice turbo intercooler riding on top of it here as it goes over past the blow-off valve to really vent that extra pressure you got. With this setup, you will get 270 kilowatts and 533 newton meters of torque, and these cars just fly, especially when that torque band kicks in around 2,500 RPM. It really pushes you back in the seat. You have to drive one to fully appreciate the power you can get from these cars. It's something else. I owned one for a while, and it's probably the favourite car I've ever owned. It's just reliable, quick, and fuel efficient as well. You can average about 11.7 litres per 100 Ks, but if you don't rev it up past that $2,500 mark, the turbo won't kick in, and you'll get the same amount of fuel economy as a standard XR6. Now moving to the interior of our G6E Turbo, this is where that perfect meshing of performance and luxury comes together, because with that 4-litre turbo inline 6 Barra engine under the front of the car, it is paired with a 6-speed gearbox, the ZF bulletproof one, but I'll go over that with you in 1 second. I'm going to start to my right and work my way around the car and show you some of the features. So first thing you'll notice is this car does have the cashmere interior, which was a no cost option upgrade from Ford at that point in time. It looks really awesome, and this coloured interior shows up any sort of marks, and there are no marks inside to speak of. It's in brilliant condition. I'd be very happy if I was looking to purchase a car like this. This is just, it looks amazing. So here to the right, we've got the electric window control and the electric mirror adjustment all here on the armrest. And then if I turn, I can't because I'm inside. There we go. See, we got two keys, our headlight and indicators on the one stalk on the right hand side. And I'll pull it to the left, and here we've got our windscreen washers as well. On the steering wheel itself, it's designed ergonomically, so you can actually hold it down here, and it does have these grooves for your hands to perfectly wrap around and sit in while you're holding, to operate the buttons here for cruise control and all for your media. But it's just a very comfy steering wheel to hide, and comfort is something they've really hit on the head with this car. The gauges in this car are styled differently to other cars in the range. It's got G6E turbo gauging, which just looks a bit nicer. It's got brushed metal through the cluster there, in between all the different gauges, the speedo and the tacho and everything else like that. We're inside, so I haven't actually started the engine, which is why there are a couple of lights on here. That's just because it's in accessories mode. Now moving to the center, you'll see we've got this nice big touchscreen here surrounded by piano black finish. The piano black finish fits really well in with the textured black that goes through the dash and the door trims, which you'll see when we zoom around the car itself. But it all comes together very nicely. It's a nice blending of cashmere, the black plastic for the dash, and then the piano black finish to really top it off. And once again, black shows up marks. There are no marks on this system whatsoever. So this being a touchscreen, I've got the audio off so I can talk to you and you can hear me, but this car is also fitted with navigation. So I'll show you how clear that picture is, and look how clear. That's just amazingly clear as well. The reverse camera is just as good. I might actually start the car up briefly, and I'll show you what the reverse camera looks like. So just fire it up, pop it into reverse, and there you go. Nice clear picture from the reverse camera. I'll just turn it back off now once again because we are inside. This does also bring up the menu and the home button to sort of jump around everything that you got. When the car's running, the top half is all for your climate control, and the bottom half is for your radio station audio, your Bluetooth, because this does have full Bluetooth capability as well. Just below that, we got two vents, and then we got all of our hard buttons as well. Dual zone climate control, fan speed in the middle, and temperature for each person on each side, and a CD player here. In this model, they did downgrade from a 6-stacker to a 1 CD player because they saw that Bluetooth was going to be the way people were going. So they pulled back and they put more money into the 9-speaker sound system. You got 8 speakers plus a subwoofer, and it sounds awesome. Just turning up the music here inside the car, and it really gives you a full range of sound because it's got tweeters, mids, and subs as well, which is very good to see. Volume control down here, and menu and back buttons as well. You got your traction control, interior lighting, and lock and unlock buttons for the car. Here's your ZF gearbox. You pull it back to drive, and you can go sideways to sports mode, which really holds that engine in the correct torque band to get the most power out of it, and it's a very zippy car. Or you can even shift through the gears manually with a 12-volt socket down here, 2 cup holders, and a leather bound center console. Inside you've got auxiliary port and USB, and we've got the lock nut attachment as well, because there is a lock nut on each one of those rims out there just to keep them safe. A phone holder, which is what it was originally designed for, but being that phones are much bigger now, card holder as well, or you can really use that for anything. It's just a nice little convenient spot. So now I'm going to get we'll talk about sunroof first actually. So we got the sunroof here. I'm not sure if it'll open while it's on accessories. I'll turn it on again, just because I really want to show you that the sunroof operates perfectly. Like I said, I'm trying to be as picky as possible. There you go, all the way back. And we just hold that to close it, and then the bottom button just opens up the back to vent it. So there we go. And then we hold this button, and it opens up the back part, and it vents it open, and then we just hold that to close it again with a nice pull as well. And there we go, so we don't have any sun coming through if it does get too glary. So I'll turn the engine back off and have a quick look around, and the back seats are very, very comfy. It's very soft leather in the car. The suspension is soft. It's very, very good to drive on the road. You don't feel the bumps. You just want to sit in the seats for ages. It's just a very, very well designed car. Seriously, if you haven't driven one, please come down and have a look at this car. It's a perfect example, and it's just so comfy to drive. I'm going to have a look at the service history now. The car has only done 38,000 Ks, and the first service was completed at 4,300. The next one was done at 10. We had another one done at 18. So they're doing them by time. 29, 38, so there was a little bit of gap on that last one, but that's okay considering how well it's been serviced before. So the next service isn't due until 48,000 Ks, which is very good to see. Taking the time to watch our walk around video of our 2013 Ford G6E Turbo. A couple of things that really stick in my mind is how clean this paintwork is on this car. It's practically flawless. The interior is beautiful as well. No marks on that cashmere interior, and the performance and comfort aspect of it perfectly meld together. You'd be hard pressed to find a better example of a car like this with low Ks like this as well. Only 38,000 currently. So please give us a call on 99070555 and one of our friendly staff will be happy to help with your inquiry.